Blasphemy. I'm gonna give myself a mustache.
You concern me sometimes.
It didn't work very well. Now I've out of milk. But that's okay because it is the third episode of Spontaneity, the best and only podcast where nobody knows the name. I'm Dirty Dan.
And I'm Pinhead Larry.
And today, not a whole lot of sports stuff going on. We're just going to kind of run through the script real quick. We're going to do another draft, talk about a few things, do a team builder, which is a new thing we haven't done yet, and then just talk a little bit about the upcoming NFL season. So, what kind of draft did we say we were doing?
We're doing chip draft.
Chip draft.
This NCL, the National Chip League.
I love it.
And you got number one pick in the soda draft. So I get number one pick in the chip draft. So without further ado.
Oh, pause. I feel like what we should do is whoever wins the previous draft on the Instagram gets to pick first the next draft. You feel me?
Starting today?
Starting today.
Starting this draft. Okay.
Starting this draft.
I'll get first pick since you got first pick last time for this time.
Yeah, but everybody knows I won the last draft.
Based on the Instagram, whoever wins gets the first pick. Well, should we do it like the NFL?
No, because
it's whoever does the worst.
Now, I was thinking about that, but I feel like that's just kind of like it gives you no reason to win. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, whatever.
So I could just come out and be like Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid, and then just lose on purpose, just to get the next.
Okay, I got you. So, without further ado, in the 2023 National Chip League Draft, Round 1, number 1 overall pick, give me Cool Ranch Doritos.
I had that one. That was one of my two that I had going first.
The perfect ranchiness, the perfect saltiness, the perfect tanginess. Just perfect chip, especially the ones where they're like loaded with flavor.
Yes, all the red and blue and immaculate.
You can't forget about the Doritos Lagos Tacos.
Oh yeah, you very well can.
Not from wait, what?
Just no bueno.
Not in Ripley.
All right, with my first pick, give me the cheddar Ruffles. The greatest. I can sit there and eat a pound of those at a time. That is by far the best chip on the market.
Cheddar chips of any variety are the worst.
No, the Ruffles, just the texture. It's just amazing. I can't put into words how good. And it's not too cheddary, and it's not like just barely cheddar. It's the perfect amount of cheddar.
It's too much
You're just
fake
too white,
cheddar.
dude. I bet you think salt is spicy too, don't you?
I love salt.
All right, what you got?
Weak first overall pick. For my second overall pick, give me the addicting, the sour, the spicy, Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
The perfect flaminess. The perfect kind of sour, honestly. It's that citric acid in it.
Yeah, it's melting your stomach.
And it makes it just keeps you coming back for more. Not to mention all the red fingertips to cap it off.
All right, well, my second pick, I'm taking the barbecue Lays.
Respectable.
Goes well with anything. You got a sandwich, goes great with it. That's my go-to. If they don't have Ruffles at Subway, always go with Lay's barbecue. It's just the perfect taste. Barbecue taste in itself is just like barbecue sunflower seeds.
gas.
That's really the only two things, just chips and sunflower seeds. But those are amazing, both of those.
I'm glad you brought up Subway, because when I go to Subway or any sandwich shop, the chip that I always pick to go with my sandwich is my number 3 pick. Kettle style salt and vinegar chips. I want the roof of my mouth when I get done eating those to just be raw and ulcers all over it when I get done eating those chips.
All right, with my third pick, give me just the classic, just regular classic Cheetos. Crunchy Cheetos.
Classic crunchy Cheetos.
Can't go wrong with it.
I have to be in the mood for those.
Yeah. Well, if I'm ever like you know those variety packs, like the big boxes of them. It's not the first one I eat. It's not the first one I grab. But like, if I see it in there, and I grab it, I'm not gonna be disappointed about it. I'm gonna enjoy it.
When you get that box and you eat all the stuff you want to, you either have those Cheetos left or regular Fritos left.
Yeah.
So you have to choose. So you're gonna pick those Cheetos. So it's respectable. With my number 4 draft, the best barbecue chips, not Lay's. It is Golden Flake Sweet Heat barbecue chips.
The sweet heat is. Yes.
It's in the name. It's sweet. It's heat. It's spicy. Just a little bit of spice, not too much spice, but just enough to get you to want more. And it's barbecue.
Can't go wrong with barbecue.
You can't go wrong with barbecue.
It's like just vanilla ice cream. You can never go wrong with it.
Vanilla ice cream is the best ice cream.
Yes. Okay, with my number 4 pick, kind of a toss-up, I'm going to go with the Fritos Honey Barbecue Twist.
Okay.
We're just... Barbecue is just taking over the draft.
It's because it's good.
I mean, they're just amazing. I remember the first time I ever had the honey barbecue twist. Oh my god! I had my expectations were so low, and I just kept eating them and kept eating them and kept. It was, oh my god! Just amazing.
I'm just not a huge fan of Fritos.
Yeah, but they're not like it's their twists.
It's the twist.
The twist, like like the churros
twist makes it better.
The churros from Taco Bell. It's like that, but dude, little and barbecue flavored.
The cinnamon twists. Don't get me started on those. That's another draft we got to do in the future. A Taco Bell draft.
I can't do that. I eat Taco Bell every day, but only eat 2 things from Taco Bell. I don't know anything else on the menu.
Not me. Anyway, we're getting off track.
Yeah.
My final pick. The best chips to go with a homemade grilled burger, in my opinion. Give me the classic Funyuns.
Funyuns. Ew. Ugh.
What? Dude, Funyuns are so good.
I mean, they're alright. Like, again, like what you said about the Cheetos. If that's the last thing in the box, I'm gonna be like, alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna eat it. But like that's
why
never.
It was my last pick. Give me a box with all my picks in it, and I'll marry you.
Dude, if I got all these, if I had all these chips and you could just live off of these chips, oh my god, dude, I would be living just amazing. My life would be like that would bring world peace if everybody had their top 5 favorite chips at any time. Like, I guarantee you, no wars would be fought. That being said, my last pick, give me the cheddar Doritos.
Cheddar Doritos or nacho cheese Doritos?
Nacho cheese. Nacho cheese
Doritos. Okay. You can't go wrong with.
Can't go wrong with Doritos. I mean, the little triangles.
Regular. I call those regular Doritos.
Yeah, that's the
original Doritos.
That's the vanilla Doritos, yeah.
Yeah, it's the base Dorito.
So, how do you feel about your draft?
I think I won.
I've
I got
you had
Snickers.
some good. The only two I don't agree with is the kettle style salt and vinegar chips and the Funyuns.
It's an acquired. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it has to be. But mine, I'm
It's an
more of the.
acquired taste.
I got more of a layman's draft. You know, this is like you get off of work, you come home, grab any one of mine, and you just days better.
We'll see. We'll see what the Instagram has to say.
I guarantee you, I'll win.
We'll see. Stay tuned to Instagram, or it should be uploaded when this video is uploaded.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
we never really got to talk about this because we weren't recording. But do y'all remember our very first logo to now? Which one? Tell us down in the comments which one you prefer. But fun fact about that logo, that was me and Dalton's senior trip to Yellowstone where we recreated the Step Brothers picture.
We were taking pictures at this waterfall, and we just did the classic hand on the shoulder, looking up at the sky picture. We'll probably post it with this, but
yeah, we definitely will.
The name of the podcast actually originated on that trip.
It did.
It was
3 days,
30,
like 30, yeah.
33-hour drive.
So we're bound to come up with some
days.
stupid stuff.
We were trying to say spontaneous, and we wanted to use it as like an adverb with like a ly at the end.
Yeah.
So I don't remember which one of us said it first.
I believe it was kind of like we just kept going back and forth, throwing stuff out there, and like you said, I don't remember who said it, but once it was out there, it was like a hush fell over the car. We knew the greatness was upon us.
That was like 2 years ago. This podcast has been 2 years in the making.
And we didn't even know it then.
We didn't. That was 2 years ago.
That was a great time, though.
That was a really fun trip.
What was your favorite part of the trip?
I really enjoyed Omaha.
Omaha that was an underrated part.
Just that one store that we went into had a bunch of like
the old antique stuff.
And,
yeah,
that
was amazing.
Not antique, just old like knickknacks and collectibles and stuff like that.
That's like what all of Omaha was. It had an old like square, like all brick buildings and stuff. There were so many like I want to call them thrift stores, but like they had like old like video games and like old.
It was like a drugstore, but like on steroids.
Yes, and like from like the 20s, it was amazing.
Yeah, but then we went to we started off in Ripley. I live in Florida, so we went to Ripley. It's about 9-hour drive. We picked Zach up, and then from Tennessee we went to Omaha, didn't we?
Yeah, we left Tennessee, went to Omaha, got there.
We drove through Kansas City. We saw Arrowhead Stadium. We saw
Kauffman
the Royal Stadium. And then we got to Omaha, walked around the strip.
And
ate some
fun
food.
fact, the hotel we stayed at was literally right across the road from where the college baseball World Series was played at. And I was really begging to go look at it, and we never did.
we couldn't see in the stadium, but we could see like eye level at the top of it. We were like that close.
We were so close yet so far.
But Omaha to
we went up to North Dakota? No, South Dakota. We went to the Badlands next. Dakota. We went
to the Badlands.
Yeah, that's where we took the
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm talking about there's a different photo of us there. That's where I have probably my favorite photo I've ever taken, where I'm sitting on top of the huge rock just doing the thinking man. It for some reason I was like that is the greatest picture of all time. That's going to be hung in the Louvre someday.
Yeah, the Badlands are pretty cool.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
We almost like died.
I love how it's like is it a national park?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
So. Pretty sure it is.
Probably, but it it was weird because like Yellowstone, you have the roads you drive on. You can get out and walk along little pathways. At the Badlands, they're like there's a big rock. If you want to, you can get up on there. If you can get up on there, you can get up there. And there's people just crawling all around it like ants. It was a great time.
Yeah, we're out here like spider monkeys. But that same day we went to Mount Rushmore.
Yes, and it's so much smaller than you would think.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you have to see it at least once. I
Yes,
wanted to see it at least once. It's not worth it to go back. You see it once.
you see it once, you've
It's
seen it a million times. Yeah,
it's a giant rock with faces carved into it. Really, the picture does
the
it
founding
justice.
fathers.
Yeah, we got a picture with that, and then we stayed in. We stayed somewhere in one of the Dakotas.
It was Black Mountain or Blackberry. I forgot what it was. It was something in a hill because I remember we had the pool. We asked him, we're like, "You got a pool?" And they're like, "Yeah, that thing is huge." And we went in there, and it was like
This is small, a small pool. But
that
before
big.
that, we went and played mini golf,
We
and I
played. No,
choked
I
on
thought
the
we played
final
mini golf
hole.
on the way back.
That was on the way there.
It was on the way there. Do you want to tell
Cause
our viewers about that mini golf game?
yeah, I choked in the 18th hole.
It was tied. Last hole. I hit like a really good putt. Came up. Well, it was probably like 80 something maybe, like 87. Let's just say 87. Dalton hits his, and he's literally probably that far away, and he has 86 with a chance to tie. I stood right behind the hole, and I just stared him down. I was like, "Come on, you little ginger, let's see what you got." And he just absolutely Matt Ryan'd it,
Just
just
whiffed.
choked. And I
Straight
threw my
whiff.
club in the air. I threw my scorecard in the air. It was a great time. I don't even remember what I won, but I couldn't. I
You,
didn't care.
I bought you ice cream.
I don't even remember that. All I remember was the glory that I felt.
Anyways, we went to the hotel. We swam. Then we went and watched um
we that
the
no, that's
pre.
where we went. You forgot that we went and got the buffalo burger.
Was it?
Yeah, that's that town because we walked around. That's where the ice cream was.
Oh, yeah, the buffalo burger is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
But we got back to our hotel. We swam and we went and watched the pro football Hall of Fame game,
Yeah,
the preseason game,
that was
and
mid.
nothing.
About as good as
Steelers
a
and the
preseason
Cowboys.
football game can be.
Yeah, but then we went to Yellowstone. A lot of driving. We were tired of driving, but it was pretty cool. Really pretty.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was a great time, except for I'm like 90% sure I got COVID on the last few days.
Oh no! So we were there. It was a 2-week trip. First week was getting there, and then we were there. Second week was there, and we were heading back home. That whole second week, pretty sure me and Zach had COVID.
It was awful.
So we still did stuff. We masked up, but we were in Yellowstone, so we had to go do stuff. So we masked up and went out our way and did what we would do. But I felt like crap, dude.
It was a
That last
great time, and I would give anything to go back and not have COVID.
Yeah,
Because
we went to a rodeo.
we did go to a rodeo, and I had a blast.
Yeah,
I got my little cowboy hat on, my cowboy boots. Man, I was feeling myself.
but we went to, or that Wednesday, Zach had a migraine and on top of COVID, so he was laying in the bathroom floor literally all day.
I literally I passed out in the floor. Like I went in there to use the bathroom to just pee, and I got there and I was like, man, I'm really tired. Like, maybe I should just sit down before I wash my hands. And then I just fell out, and all I remember was waking up, and it was like what 2 hours later or something.
No, it was like good 4 hours later.
4 hours.
You were on that bathroom floor for 4 hours.
Dude, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I thought it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
The crazy thing is, you were responding to those 4 hours, so we thought you were okay.
I was responding. I literally don't remember anything. I remember going in the bathroom, being like, "Man, this. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the bathroom," and then getting up and finally like crawling back into bed.
Because an hour in, I had to use the bathroom, and I was like, "He must be taking a shower," because you take really long showers.
The 4 hour shower.
I knocked on the door. No, this is an hour in. I knocked on the door and I was like, Zach, you good? He was like, yeah, I got a migraine. And I was like, oh, okay. You need some medicine? So I brought you your medicine.
You came in the bathroom?
I came in the bathroom. You let me in.
I kind of
Wait,
remember that, but
you
I
you,
don't at the same
you,
time.
you didn't stand up. You like kind of like army crawl to the door and open the door. But I gave you your medicine. And then I kept checking on you.
I don't
Because
remember
you were
any of
like,
this.
I kept checking on you, but you were fine.
All I remember from this day was we were supposed to go, but nobody felt we were supposed to go back through Yellowstone, but nobody felt good, so like, well, okay, we'll take the day off. And then your parents went out to the grocery store or something to buy groceries to come back and cook. And literally right after they left, I was like, okay, I gotta go pee. And then I woke back up, and I think they were back. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
it was crazy.
But then we came home. We stopped back in Omaha again. Same routine in Omaha. Then it was fun. It was a good trip. Got back and I still had COVID. Quarantined for like a week.
I was good. I was fine.
I was not.
I'm just built different. I got that dog in me.
Other than the COVID, it was a good trip. We saw a lot of buffalo.
We did. We got stuck in a buffalo jam. It was pretty good. It was pretty cool.
And what the buffalo doing?
The guy behind us in the line, he was on a motorcycle, and a buffalo came right up to him and looked at him and was like, "Arr!" Can you make that noise, Dalton? What noise does a buffalo make?
Moo.
Moo. Woof woof. But yeah, we got to go see Old Faithful. And that's the name of it?
Oh, I forgot about Old Faithful.
That was fun.
I forgot about that one.
It was kind of overrated. It was fun, but it was overrated. You hear people talk about it, and you're like, oh my god, this thing is just like an interballistic missile just shooting up, and no, it's just water coming out of the ground. Like, you could literally go in your backyard, turn the water faucet on, turn your head upside down, and that's Old Faithful.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was a good trip, though. I'd love to go back.
I had a blast. It was amazing.
Yeah. But moving on from that, we got a team builder.
Oh yes,
a new series that we're gonna do. We're gonna take.
We don't really have the best track record when it comes to saying we're gonna do something, because the hold on, what is the name of that league I made with the football teams? The United States Football Association.
USF. Yeah.
Yeah, we did like 7. We
No,
still got
like
43 more
4 or
states to
5.
go. Yeah, at least.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, maybe by next year.
Maybe. But this team builder, there's gonna be an offense, defense. Zach's gonna take one. I'm gonna take the other, and we're just gonna build a team out of characters from like TV shows, movies, books,
video games,
series, video games, whatever. So this edition of Team Builder, I am the offensive coordinator, and my offense will consist of Mario characters, Super Mario Brother characters.
And like I said, I'm the defensive coordinator, and my team is going to consist of good old SpongeBob characters.
So you want defense go first or offense go first?
Don't matter to me. Whatever you want.
Offense scores points, so offense will go first.
Defense scores points, and I guarantee you my defense is going to score more points than your offense does.
Well, we'll see.
This is
another Instagram vote, so we'll see who wins, offense or defense. So, for my gunslinger quarterback, give me Luigi.
Luigi?
Luigi. He's
Waluigi?
He's a plumber. No, not Waluigi. Waluigi will come later. Give me Luigi. He's the Bryce Young.
I got about 5 guys on my defense right now that are just going to put him on the injury reserve within 3 plays, Dalton.
But no. That's the thing. You're not getting past my O-line.
Oh, I guarantee you I will.
We will get to my O-line. But for my running back, give me Mario.
Mario? Oh.
He hurdles over all your defensive players. He is speed.
Like an Italian Christian McCaffrey. I like it.
Yeah. And then leading the way right in front of Mario, you got my fullback, the Hammer Bro.
The Hammer, ooh.
Hammer Bro. No explanation needed. He's a stud. For my wide receiver 1, give me the Devontae Adam build Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Not Devontae Adams. I'm sorry.
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith.
The Slim
Waluigi.
Reaper.
The Slim Reaper Waluigi. For my wide receiver 2, give me the Piranha Plant.
The Piranha.
The Piranha Plant.
How?
His reach is insane. He will snag that ball out of the air.
But you're going to throw screen passes, and that's it. He can't move.
Yeah, he can.
He has no feet.
He can hop. He can hop. Have you not watched or played any Mario games?
Yes. And I
He
see him
can
coming
hop.
out of the pipe like this. He's like, well, that's all he does.
He can hop. For my slot receiver, give me Yoshi.
Yoshi, not a bad pick.
Give me Yoshi.
He got range, he's fast,
I've
he's
seen him
agile.
jump. I've seen him jump. He has that tongue. He can stick his tongue up in the air and catch the ball.
I don't know if that's legal.
It's Yoshi. Tight end. I watched the Super Mario movie, and there is a character named Funky Kong. Give me him for tight end. He's just built different. He's like,
you didn't put Donkey Kong at fullback?
I'll get to it. No, Hammer Bro at fullback. Tight end, give me Funky Kong. He's just, dude, if you watch the Mario movie, he's a beast. He's like Gronkowski mixed with Brock Bowers from Georgia.
Jesus.
All right, give me my center. Give me Bowser.
Yeah, I saw that one coming from my half a mile.
Yeah, give me Bowser. No explanation needed. He's a unit. He's the Jason Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
For my left guard, give me Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong at left guard?
Left guard, give me Donkey Kong. No thoughts?
I mean,
My left tackle, give me Dry Bowser.
Dry Bowser? Ooh.
Dry Bowser. No explanation needed. Unit. Right guard, give me King Boo.
King Boo? Ooh.
King Boo. Nobody's getting around him.
I feel like he'd be a better defensive player.
Well, I'm not defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
So.
I'm just saying.
And right tackle, finally, give me King K. Rool.
Ooh. Solid.
Just your defense is not getting past
I bet you.
my offensive line.
I bet I do.
No way.
Well, let's
My offensive
find
line
out.
is a unit.
Dude, you don't know what I have up my sleeve, and I have some really long sleeves, okay?
Come on.
Here we go. First of all, running the 4-3. Give me D tackle, Mr. Krabs. I mean, all you gotta do, pregame speech, tell him, hey, Luigi's got a lot of money. 17 sacks. One game. Guarantee it. Other D tackle is Patrick Starr. Patrick he reminds me of Ndamukong Suh. Big, good player, but just like really dumb. But what Patrick has, as we've seen, he's pretty smart. Like, he doesn't show it, but he's pretty smart.
Can be.
He can be smart. That's the thing. So he's kind of a liability, but at the end of the day, he's D tackle. So if anything, he's just
You good?
okay, Dalton, from like a little bit further back to now, we're gonna have to cut this out of the video because something popped up on my screen. Okay.
Okay.
But what was I saying?
Patrick's dumb.
Yeah, Patrick's dumb, but he has a chance to be. And like I was saying, he's a D tackle, so if anything, he can just fill the hole, stop the run. Left end, I got Larry the Lobster.
Oh, good pick.
Unit
Good pick.
going up against King K. Rool. That's gonna
I'm
be
actually worried about Larry there for a little bit.
Flats Flounder at right end. I mean, that dude literally is like this. Imagine you're sitting there lined up against him. You're like, oh, that's gonna be easy. Play starts, wham. That's what you're blocking right there. Just
Right through the
slides
A-gap.
through the C gap. I mean, all day. Let's start with my left outside linebacker. Give me Karen. She's somewhat mobile, got pretty good hands, but she's smart. She knows the defense inside and out. She watches a lot of film, so I got a good feeling about her. She's gonna know the play. What she doesn't have in athleticism, she makes up in just football savviness. Just knowing the game,
Leadership.
leadership too. Well, speaking of leadership, my middle linebacker, 3-time All Star, well, Pro Bowler, I guess it's the NFL. Give me Man Ray.
Ooh.
Unit. You're
The
not
Man
stopping
Ray.
him. The only way you can
No.
stop him is with the tickling belt. But that got outlawed back in the 60s. You can't use that anymore. That's an automatic 15-yard penalty. So, Man Ray, forced to be reckoned with. And arguably just as good at my other linebacker, outside linebacker, give me Dennis from the SpongeBob movie.
Ooh.
Man, this dude is the embodiment of old school football. He literally grew a mustache like that. This man is hard. He plays hard nosed football. He'll get in there. He'll stop the run. You're not running anything over the middle because you're not going to be playing anymore. He's just going to knock you out of the game. Just plain and simple. Dennis is a dog. Cornerback, got to go with SpongeBob. Sleeper build. I mean, he's short, but he's fast.
SpongeBob in the episode where he takes Pearl to prom.
Oh, yes, where he's long, tall, and handsome.
Yeah.
But I mean, sleeper build, I feel like he's not going to be an all-star corner or Pro Bowl corner. He's just going to be a guy that gives up maybe 50 yards a game. Like nothing like big. Like he's not going to get burned all the time. Other linebacker, I mean, cornerback, give me Squidward tentacles. I mean, tall. He's got perfect hands. I mean, he's got 8 of them. Well, 6 technically, but suction cups on his fingers. He's not dropping anything. You do not throw his way unless you're ready to make a tackle.
Waluigi and Squidward matchup, I'd pay to see that.
That's gonna fill some seats right there. That's worth the price of admission alone. Free safety. I got Bubble Buddy. He's more of a pass deflector because he's got butterfingers. Being all made of a bubble and all. But I feel like he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He'll be able to cover. Not a whole lot of. We're not gonna run a whole lot of cover 1, a lot of cover 2, but
He'll at least scare you.
yeah.
Scare you into not catching the ball.
And strong safety, give me Sandy Cheeks. I don't even think I have to explain this one. Knows karate. She's from Texas. I mean, just a unit. Legion of Boom-esque safety. Just the middle. You're gonna have to work the sidelines or something, because you're not gonna be able to throw it over the middle of the field without. If you want to leave the game with all your guys still alive, but it's my defense.
Okay. I mean, pretty good matchups to
all
me.
around.
So we'll see what the Instagram thinks on who won that matchup. We gonna draft a kicker and a punter. You want to? For funsies.
How about you take a punter, I take a kicker.
All right. Let me think about this one. I can't think of any characters off the top of my head.
Kicker,
You go
give me
first.
SpongeBob's cousin.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot his name.
What's
but you know
his
what I'm
name?
talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. We'll
I don't
figure it out
remember his
later.
name, though. Yeah. Okay, give me Bullet Bill for punter.
Bullet Bill. Oh, that's a good one.
Bullet
Dude,
Bill.
yeah, he would have been a good running back.
He probably would have.
Yeah, and you could have put Mario
Mm,
somewhere else.
mm. I have a flaw.
You do. You've got a running back punting.
Well, fake plays. Fake punts.
Fake punts all day.
Fake punts.
All right. Well, it's enough of talking about some fake football. Let's talk about some real football real quick. Thoughts? What are your thoughts on the upcoming NFL season?
I got some predictions of what not who's gonna win, who's gonna have the good better record, who's gonna win the Super Bowl, who's gonna get first overall pick. Just some predictions of just the season in general.
I don't really have prediction. I mean, the past 2 years or past few years, I've called every Super Bowl. Like, if not before the season, at least by week 3. The first season, well, when the Rams won the Super Bowl, I called it. I didn't call them playing the Bengals, but I told everybody on my baseball team, I was like, mark my words now, the Rams are going to make the Super Bowl, if not win it. And then this past year, I told everybody it's going to be the Chiefs and the Eagles. I just know it. The Eagles were playing lights out football. I just knew that they were going to come in and they were going to be hard to stop. And in the NFC and in the AFC, of course, it's just the Chiefs. Like, you're not going to.
Well, this year in our first video, you said the Jets and the Eagles, if I recall.
I did, but that was.
Do you still stand by that?
I mean, not at all, but. But like I was saying, this is the first season in a while I haven't I don't really know who's a clear favorite that I feel confident enough to put out there aside from the Chiefs, just because it's the Chiefs. I just don't really know who. As of right now, I feel like after a few preseason games, maybe week 2, I'll get a good feel, and then we can come back to the Super Bowl.
Preseason games really don't mean nothing, though.
But what I'm saying is, I'll get to see how the rookies are playing and how
I got you.
they're getting into the swing of things. See how Bryce Young does. Maybe the Panthers will win it all.
Well, speaking of rookies, the Lions. The Lions.
My hopes are incredibly high for the Lions. I hope
their team is full of young talent, future stars,
and Jared Goff.
I got them winning the playoff game this year.
Oh, by far, I have them making.
They were on the outside,
at least the divisional round. I feel like they're going to get a wild card. They might make the NFC Championship. Maybe. I doubt it, but I don't see them winning it.
They won't make the championship, but they will win a playoff game, and since who knows how
Barry
long.
Sanders.
Staying with the NFC North, I got Justin Jefferson just dominating again.
Yeah.
He's going to lead in receiving yards. And especially with, I think the Vikings are going to go really far.
I feel like the Vikings are going to hang around. Like, they're not going to play, because I believe it was last year, they had they had a really good season, but they didn't do anything with it. They got beat by the Giants in the wild card game.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna have a repeat season of that, but I don't think their regular season is gonna be as strong. I feel like they're gonna maybe a few games above 500, enough to squeak past the Lions and win the division.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson's just gonna.
He's gonna have to do.
He's gonna tear up the receiving board. He's gonna tear up the fantasy boards.
He's gonna turn into Greg Jennings in that one video. Put the team on his back. Broke his leg.
If you don't get Justin Jefferson in fantasy, you may not win.
Yeah, you might as well just stop playing. But
speaking of fantasy, Bijan Robinson,
Bijan, yes. Where'd he go to? What was
the
the
Falcons.
Falcons? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got him future star rookie of the year. He's
There's a lot of people who
talented, dude.
there's a few people who I could consider rookie of the year. Bryce Young, just because he's the first overall. I mean, he has weapons around him now, and he's got a lot of hype to live up to. And I feel like if he has a decent season, he will be living up to that hype, and they might give him rookie of the year. CJ Stroud from the Texans, I feel like if we have a good year and we make it to the playoffs, it's going to be hard to keep him out of the rookie of the year conversation. Just because, I mean, we went from 3-14 to playoff bound. So it's going to be and that's just the first two picks. I mean, like you said, Bijan Robinson, I feel like he's going to have a good year as well. So there's a bunch of rookies that I feel like could be in the conversation, but like I was saying about the preseason, I'm gonna have to see them in a few games just to gauge how NFL rated they are.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Texans, man, I would give anything to make the playoffs and play the Titans and put the Titans out. I hope the Titans don't win a game this year. I hope they lose so much they move them to like Alaska or something. Sell the team. I hope that entire stadium burns. I hate the Titans with a passion. I think I said this before. I went on this rant before, but I mean,
you have, and you will again.
I will continue to do it until the Titans are no longer a team. I mean, poverty franchise. I mean, when I think of the Titans, I think of, what was his name? Jake Locker? Jake Lock? Do you remember him?
Yeah, I think so.
The old quarterback. I remember Zach Mettenberger when they were just terrible, and that brings me so much joy.
Zach, we get it. You don't like the Titans.
I know. It's not that I don't like the Titans. I despise the Titans. I
Moving
loathe
on.
the Titans.
I have the Jets making the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Not,
I mean,
they just upgraded from Zach Wilson to
Aaron Rodgers, yeah. And got more weapons, so it's going to be hard.
More weapons, yeah.
A lot more weapons.
Robert.
You got Garrett Wilson along with Allen Lazard and, what's his name?
Randall Cobb.
Yeah, Randall Cobb.
And
if Garrett Wilson looked good throwing with Zach Wilson throwing him the ball this past year, imagine how he's going to look like freaking Randy Moss.
Well, you mean Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, and
but that's not like you're not upgrading from
Mike White.
You're not really upgrading with any one of those. You're going to a future Hall of Fame quarterback now.
Yeah. I got Lamar Jackson. If they stay healthy, Lamar Jackson, Odell, and what's his name, Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
They're gonna run that offense. They're gonna hurt some defenses.
Yeah, but that's the Ravens are the biggest if of the season to me. If they stay healthy, if they can all play, if they can put it together in the playoffs. But that's the thing about the Ravens. I don't think they're gonna be able to put it all together. I feel like if they, like I was saying, if they all stay healthy, I feel like they'll make it to the playoffs. But I don't think they're gonna be able to beat the Bills or the Chiefs or.
I say that every year. If they stay healthy, they'll be good.
And they never do.
They can get it together, they'll be good. And
but then you still hold out hope that they do, because I don't hate the Ravens. I like the Ravens. I'd like to see them succeed, but they're like the best mid team out there.
Yeah. And then staying in the AFC North.
Yeah.
The Bengals.
I forgot about the Bengals. They're not.
I think AFC Championship. We'll see Bengals and Chiefs once again.
Yeah, I mean, just deja vu.
Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, probably the best QB rivalry that we have going on right now. Like Peyton and Tom, and Eli and Tom and Nick
Tom
Foles and
and
Tom,
anybody.
Tom and any
Tom
other
and
quarterback,
me.
Tom Drew Brees, whoever. That's this generation's.
Phillip Rivers and using protection.
Yeah, that too. I just got the Bengals. I mean, not biased or anything. I think they're just gonna get on top. They're gonna win. They're gonna win some games. They're gonna get out there. They're gonna try to get back to the Super Bowl.
I feel, yeah, like, I don't want to sound stupid, but I feel like the Bengals this year, I don't think they make it to the AFC Championship. I mean, I don't. This is just a gut feeling. I know they probably will, but I just gotta feel like the back of my mind. I don't think that they will. I mean, I'm sure they will, but I just got a feeling that they won't. If you know what I'm saying.
I really think they will.
I mean, yeah, I know they will, but like, I just still got that
But
a hankering that they won't.
the NFC you can kind of predict. Eagles,
Yeah.
49ers.
49ers are going to make it
Yeah,
to that NFC Championship and lose for the
but the AFC
ninth
is just
straight
wide
year.
open. The
Yeah, the
AFC is just
AFC is
wide
so
open.
like it's such a toss up this year.
It's toss up between Jets, Bills, throw Dolphins in there, Chiefs,
Bengals.
I said Jets, Bengals. Just the AFC is just so
Stacked
loaded with talent. If you just even if you just look
with
at the
young
quarterback, the
talent
starting
at that.
quarterbacks. Do what?
With young talent at that, so it's not just like
Young
with
talent.
Tom Brady
Yeah.
for a few more years. You've got a bunch of 25-year-olds who are going to be playing for years to come.
The oldest quarterback in the AFC. I mean, it's probably Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
but let me look.
I believe the oldest one in the NFC is. No. Yeah, it's the AFC because that was before Rodgers got traded. Wasn't it Stetson Bennett?
Probably Stetson Bennett. Yeah.
Well, how you guys
No,
been
it's
doing? Well, Dalton.
it's Aaron Rodgers, and then Patrick Mahomes. I think
Yeah,
in the AFC.
and that's a big age gap.
It has a big age gap. And then in the NFC, I don't know who it is in the NFC. Nothing's up there. It still says it's Tom Brady. But
They just don't want to let him go.
Past couple seasons for me have been kind of unpredictable, other than the Chiefs. And this is
I'm
just
like
another
the
one of those
opposite.
seasons.
The past 2 seasons for me, I've predicted the Super Bowl matchup perfectly. And this season,
Good for you.
I just don't know this season. I'm gonna have to watch a little bit of football to just get a feel of like how it's going for each team. Because like after 3 weeks, I'm not like I don't just jump the gun, but like I get a pretty good like feeling of how a team's season is gonna go after 3 weeks. Like if you lose the first 3 games, you're probably not gonna make it to the Super Bowl. If you win the first 3, you got a pretty good chance. But by week 3, I will have a prediction that I'm confident with.
Well, it's May now, so we got a couple months.
I got a little bit of time to think about it.
Yeah, but until then, I mean, it's the off season, kind of slow. Why did we start our podcast in the off season? Who knows? Maybe to work out some keys.
I believe it was something about the XFL, the USFL, but
yeah, maybe. I mean, XFL championships coming up.
That's gonna be a
Saturday, I think.
DC
it's
Defenders.
The DC Defenders and who is it? Is it Houston? It's not Houston.
No, it's not Houston.
The Renegades. Dallas Renegades.
Yeah. See, I don't know who I want to be the away team because both of those have the best away jerseys in the league.
I have not been keeping up with the XFL.
I haven't either. I just know their jerseys are sick.
So give me DC Defenders.
Give me the Defenders too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Me neither. I
I
just
just
like their
like,
uniforms.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. This is just a blind guess. But I mean, it's the off season. There's not much to do, so we're trying to bring some content of some sort.
I'm trying to keep y'all
It's been a little bit.
entertained.
It's kind of a gap between last video and this video. We just had scheduling conflicts and
We recorded an
issues.
episode and it didn't turn out very well with the audio.
Yeah,
So
we had
a
a
whole
episode
episode.
recorded. I was getting ready to post it, and it just sounded like crap on my end. So hopefully this sounds better.
I bet it does. It already
I
does.
mean,
I can tell right now that it sounds a lot better.
yeah, still a work in progress.
Yes, I have a spontaneity flag on the way. I ordered it a week ago. It said it would take 2 to 5 days to get here, and it's still not here, and it's a week later. So let me rephrase that. I might have a spontaneity flag on the way, or else I just made a $25 donation to a flag company. I don't know yet.
I'll order one too. We'll have some merch this summer probably. We're talking about it. I don't know if we'll sell it or not, or just
Just wear
have
it.
it for us. Just wear it.
Me and
But
Dalton were just messing around the other day, and we came up with this website called Jersey Bird, and you can design your own basketball jersey. And I went through and designed one. I believe Dalton went through and designed one. I'm not sure, but
no, I didn't. I tried.
you
I'm
didn't.
not very tech savvy.
You just press buttons. It walks you through it. Old man, but if this keeps going good, we might order one of those each. Might take some screenshots, put them on the gram, let y'all know, see what y'all think.
We're definitely making a hat.
Oh yeah, by
each.
far, definitely.
Yeah, but this is my a makeshift flag behind me,
I'm just ready to get this thing down.
kind of like an alternate logo. But yeah,
Did you show them the back
this
of
week's
it?
episode. No, the back of it's a monstrosity. But that's pretty much all we got for this week's episode.
Yep. That's all I got.
Yep. That's all I got.
We'll be trying to get back to y'all. Oh, ladies first.
We'll try to get one as soon as we can, whenever we come up with something. Whenever news
it's definitely
drops.
going to be within the next month. We can guarantee that.
Yeah, I know the schedule dropped.
Yeah, we're going to try to get on that next episode. That's going to be a big
Yeah.
part of the episode.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more drafts and team builders. Maybe some new segments. We'll see.
We've been trying to get Weddle to work.
Guests. Yeah, pay Weddle. But I mean, it's still a work in progress. It's only the third episode.
It's only the third episode we've posted. This is about the 8th one we've recorded. We've had so many technical difficulties, it's just not even funny.
My camera's still really laggy, so.
Mine's good. It's
soon.
Just, Dalton's got the whole setup, and I'm just chilling at my computer.
I got the Chromebook, you got the MacBook. Literally.
But you got the whole microphone, headset. You got the little the foam pads up there.
Yeah, I got the foam pads in front of me.
I got a flag right here, my door, and LED lights. And that's it. I'm running out of jerseys to wear each episode. So we're going to have to wrap this up pretty.
It's definitely a work in progress. So just stick with us. We're just having some fun. We talk about it anyway, so why not record it and post it?
Oh, yeah. Something else. We're going to try. We've been talking. We've got a bunch of people that want to join the podcast. We've been trying to get them on, but it's just scheduling conflicts. We've got a few more people that want to join on, so we might have them on, but we are definitely going to have somebody on sometime soon, whether it be our friend Mason or we might get a few more people on, but we definitely are going to have some people on in the future.
Yeah.
I know y'all get tired of looking at me and Dalton for 45 minutes.
We need some fresh faces. Yeah, until next episode. I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
And we're signing off.
See y'all
Later,
later.
skaters.
Adios.